nationwide crisis prompting a special warning in an Ontario city of about 55,000 people. Belleville police caution the public to avoid unnecessary travel downtown after more than a dozen people overdosed in less than an hour. CTV's Heather Wright on the spike and the warnings to other cities.
The calls began coming in at around 2:30 Tuesday afternoon. People overdosing after consuming drugs in downtown Belleville.
But I saw 5 go down like boom, 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 boom.
Steve says he was just arriving to the Bridge Street United Church, which offers drop-in services for the city's homeless, when he saw people collapsing on the ground.
Between when they inhaled and between when they went down, I'd put a high end on 5 minutes.
That they were responding to 13 overdoses, asking people to avoid the downtown core. By the next morning, the number was up to 17, none of them fatal. The city's mayor says they need more help, asking the province and Ottawa for additional funding.
We can't afford to fix it ourselves. The best case is housing first and wraparound services. It's not going to cure everybody, but that's kind of the gold standard to get there.
It's devastating.
Todd Buchanan works with people struggling with addiction and says there needs to be a new approach to tackle this crisis.
It comes from community services, it comes from policing, it comes from the government's willingness to look outside the box and try and find solutions that may seem on the surface to be perhaps controversial.
Officials in cities and towns right across the country say they are seeing a drug supply becoming increasingly more toxic. Ottawa Public Health says there were 22 suspected overdose deaths in January alone.
Contributing to that increase, xylazine, a tranquilizer used for elephants, making its way into the drug supply.
When people are bringing their samples of fentanyl in to be tested, it's almost found in one of every second or third sample as of the last 10 days or so.
And while naloxone is effective in reversing overdoses, it doesn't work when drugs are laced with tranquilizers. As for people like Steve, he feels little is being done.
Not enough, not even touching it.
A call for help from one city struggling with a problem many others are facing. Heather Wright, CTV News, Belleville, Ontario.